Hello everybody, ConnorMan9 here. I hope everything is going well with all of you. And today we are back on the Creator Club Crowton Athletic journey. So, as you can see on the screen right now, we have actually changed the formation in hopes of getting that much needed first win on the table. So, we're using a very familiar formation if you watched earlier in the year. I don't remember which save it was, if it was the Liverpool saving the beta or if it was the AFC Liverpool that we did later on throughout the journey. But it's a 4-4-2 custom control possession called 4-4-2 control. And it's a formation I made in hopes of, turning around poor results in a Bradford save I was doing. This formation turned out to be the saviour of my save. It was brilliant. I've not lost since I started using it on my main Bradford save at the minute. So I'm hoping that it can keep its form and we can get some wins as Crowton Athletic. Okay guys, so here are the two lineups for today's first match. We have green in net with Flinders, Priestley, Lund and Demetrio in the back four. Then it moves up to Hurst, Marriott, Danny Boshell and Ryan Hall in the midfield with Ollie Johnson and this guy Pennicott, what's his first name? Richard Pennicott in the attack. Okay, so Marriott gets our first chance of the game, and he's shot from there. That is a ridiculous range to shoot from, Marriott. I don't want to see that again. Now it's Finn for them to Alessi. Alessi to Finn. Finn makes it past one man. He's taking it into the box. We need to defend, and we do. Hurst is on the ball now, and he's put it out for a corner. Nicholson now to put the corner in. He's taking it, and it's gone over. They've had another chance, just miss. We're not looking very good here. And it's now Stelios Demetriou on the ball to Pennicott. Stelios Demetriou on the ball. Now it's Boshell. Boshell in finding Hurst, but it's clattered out of the box. And now they could be on the counter. Hurst on the ball again, though. Can he put a cross in? He can. Pennicott. And Pennicott can't get the header on target. And now it's Stelios Demetriou putting it back into the box. It's Ryan Hall. Ollie Johnson has a shot. That's our first shot on target, I do believe. And, okay, so we're actually stepping it up a bit here. That's very good, but I'm going to demand more from them. Okay, so Finn to take a corner for Hereford. They're getting an awful lot of corners here. And it goes into a box. Cork puts it down to Cullinane Liebird, and he's actually scored it. Let's have a look at this goal then. That was a bit of a mess. We had no one marking either of them two. Look at this, they're completely open. And then he's just... How did you let that get past you? Who's that? Who's that? That's Stelios Demetriou, and he just stands there as it goes past him to the post side. That was ridiculous. We're going to the half-time 1-0 down. That's not what I expected to see. Tell the team their performance was disappointing. Aggressive, showing something else in the second half. Tactics, we're going to go back to the... is it that one or is it that one? We're going to go back to this one. Put Kersey on for Marriott. And have we got an attacking midfielder? No, so we're going to have to play Pennicott there, but we can actually play Johnson there. Yeah. We'll start with that. That's fine. Alessi to Ash, and it's Lund on the ball. Lund finds Pennicott, and Pennicott finds Hall. Hall in the box, and I don't think he should have shot from there. He definitely shouldn't have shot from there. Ryan Hall is on the wing now, sort of. And now he's found Hurst. Hurst shoots! Oh, their keeper, Hall, has actually made a brilliant save there. Now, bear in mind, this is an easy match compared to the next one, as Darlington are 5th in the table. These guys were 20th. So I don't think we should be losing to them. I think we should at least get a draw. I'm a bit angry at them for this. Cork to Finn. Finn making a run in an open position, and Finn just scored. I knew that was going in the moment he was given that much space. I knew that was going in. It's such a shame. Look, unless he keeps it for so long there, so no one's marking Finn. And the guy who was marking him has done a poor job. Who was it? It was Flinders. Well, Flinders is a youth player, so I can't exactly criticise him, as he's not really up to the standards of the team. But he's the only one I've got, so yeah. We're going to bring Danny Boshell off because he's looking a bit knackered. And yeah, let's confirm that. Nowakowski should be coming on. Hopefully we can get 2 back. Flinders to Johnson. Johnson to Hurst. Back to Flinders. Pennicott! Oh, what was that, Pennicott? What was that? Oh! We're actually getting into this game, but we're not getting into it enough. Kane to Liebert. I'm just going to call him Liebert. Hodgkiss on the ball. Hodgkiss goes back to Hall. Hall now, hopefully, going to clear it to one of our men, I hope. And now it's Finn on the ball. And Finn is being given space again. Mark him, would you? Priestley tried to go and mark him, but he got a cross in. Oh, I want him to show some passion. We can get 2 goals back here, I believe it, but it's not looking likely. Now it's Finn. Flinders, stay on him. Stay on him. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's not what I'm talking about. He's giving away a fucking penalty. And now it's Green, hopefully, to save the penalty, because otherwise we are down and out. Oh, Green goes the right way, but it's just gone past him. Tom Owen Evans has scored for Hereford, and that puts the game beyond any doubt. And we sit 18th in the table. That is not what I wanted to see. Green actually got a touch to that, but it goes under him. Mooney, Johnson, come on, Johnson. Oh, that's full time. Well, that was a poor game, and I'm going to shout at the team, guys. So anyway, I will see you in the next game, unless there's anything that needs to be of note before that game comes about. So I will see you there, guys. Alright guys, so we're back on match day, and before we get started, there's 2 things of note that have happened. We have made 2 offers for players, because they were highly recommended to us. We've gone Craig Allison, he's a forward, he came highly recommended, he was 73 out of 100 recommendation, so he's a striker. I don't think we have any stats on him, I didn't get a scout report, I just got the recommendation, and that was enough for me. And then we've got this left back called Ross Woodcock. And we needed a left back, so this was definitely a good signing. He was 74 recommendation, so hopefully he's gonna be a first team player. And he's 20 years old, and he's valued at £0. So hopefully these 2 are coming good for us. Yeah, we don't really need any more strikers, but I might as well sign one if I'm going to get one. I'll put him in the youth squad if nothing else, and or loan him out or whatever. Yep. So well, I need to put him on a contract for that. We're both on non-contracts, so I need to put him on a contract to loan him out. Anyway, here are the 2 lineups. Same lineup as last time for us. They've got a 4-2-3-1, so they might be playing like a gegenpress or something. If it's a 4-2-3-1 wide, I can definitely see them playing a gegenpress. But this lower level, I don't know. Anyway, we'll start with the same formation and we'll change up if we need to. So, tell the team in no uncertain terms they must show an improvement from our last outing. Okay, aggressive, I expect to see a much better performance from you today. Kickoff highlight, Martin to Reed. Reed to Lang. Lang to Story. Story back to Lang. Can we get it back? Can we launch a counter-attack or whatever? And it's gone out for a throw-in, so that's alright. Anyway, we get an attack here, so it's Flinders to Marriott. Marriott back to Priestley. Priestley to Boschel. Boschel back to Priestley. Priestley's put it forward to Hurst. Hurst is now looking for a way into the box. Can he find one? No, and he gets clattered off of him. Hall nearly takes a shot there. Boschel on the ball. Boschel to Marriott. Marriott to lose the ball, and now it's Martin to launch a counter for Darlington here. And Donawat is going to have a shot, I believe, but nice save by Green. Priestley on the ball now. Priestley playing it long and forward, but he couldn't find anyone on his team. Now it's Campbell for them, and Martin. Nice, another save by Green, and that is what we want to see. We want to see him actually getting saves, because he wasn't too impressive in the last game, was he? Hurst on the ball. Hurst loses out to Headley. Can someone win it back? Yes, Stelios Demetrio does. And Stelios Demetrio is lost out to Headley again. Lund to Stelios. Stelios to Boschel. Boschel to Hall. Hall on the ball. Hall on the ball. Taking it into the box. Down to Boschel, who has a shot from long range. It goes wide. So we've got 2 minutes of added time. It's coming up to half-time now. Half-time, and we've been piss poor. But I guess these are a team that are in 5th place in the league. So it's actually nice to be getting a point as of now. and take a point, you know, from this match. But I do want all 3. We do need 3 points at some point. I'm very happy with your performance so far. Keep it up. Start second half. Elliott, their keeper, is taking a goal kick. It's won back by Hall, but then lost out to Gibson. Campbell on the ball now for them to Gibson. Gibson to Lane. Lane is going to find their keeper Elliott. Can we close him down? No, we can't, and it's gone to Donowa. Donowa to Headley. Oh, Alex Hurst actually makes a tackle on Headley. He needs to pass the ball, though. Hurst loses out because he didn't pass in time. Nowakowski on the ball now. Boschel to Hurst. Back to Nowakowski. Back to Hurst. Hurst actually met the pass, please. Stop trying to take everyone on. Yes, that's not what we want to do, Hurst. We want you to make passes, not just try and make every run. Hall on the ball. Hall to Pennicott. Pennicott puts it wide. He handled the ball, apparently. We need to make our final substitution. So who is going to come off? I think we're going to bring off a striker. And we don't have a striker on the bench. No, we're not. Actually, we could. We'll bring Johnson off. For hold on, no, where is it? We don't want Hall. No, Johnson, Pennicott, and then we want there, and Kearsey can go there. There we go. That's fine. So Ollie Johnson is now our main forward. Nowakowski lost out there. It's Greenbirch on the ball. Greenbirch puts a shot well wide. And this game's looking more and more like a draw by the minute. We're 75 minutes in now. No one's actually had the chance to score. That went to Sign netting from the free kick for them. Elliott plays it outfield now. Martin on the ball. Rivers on the ball. Greenbirch is trying to make an attack, but it's actually very nicely defended. And Green puts it upfield. Watson tries to find... he finds Martin, and that's... Oh, what a save by Green! Oh my god, I thought we'd gone down then. What a save by Green. Elliott to Clear. Elliott to Campbell. Campbell to Reed. Reed to Lane. And they're just throwing everything at us now. Good tackle by Stelios Demetrio, but he left himself completely out of position. Flinders on the ball. Flinders has found Story, and that's an attack for them now. And it's Watson on the ball. Watson, we need to win it back. Come on, we need to win it back. Martin, surely he's offside. Good save by Green, but he was offside. Hall is playing it looking for Johnson. Does he find him? No, he doesn't. Can Johnson win it back? No, he can't. And that's going to be the end of the game, I believe. We have 92 minutes and 57 seconds played. And we have played all the additional time that we had set. Boschel on the ball to Nowakowski. Nowakowski to Hall. This might be the last chance of the game. Hall puts it in, but it's only found Elliott. And that's going to be the end of the game, guys. And the end of the episode as well. We only had 6 shots in that game, but that doesn't worry me. Do you know why? Because they were by far the better team, and we held them to a 0-0 draw. Also moving us up to about 17th in the table. Passionate, I'm happy with that performance. Continue. We'll check where we are in the table, guys, and then we'll discuss where we're going to come back for. Yes, so we are 17th on the table. Now, I think I'm going to play a few games ahead before we come back. So, I'm going to play the Guiseley match and the Telford match, definitely. We might come back for the Kings Lynn match. We might come back for the Blythe and Kings Lynn, yes. Because then I could play the remaining 3 before the FA Cup qualifier. And, yes, so that looks right. So we'll come back for Blythe and Kings Lynn all being well. And yeah, until next time, guys, I've been ConnorMan9. If you've enjoyed this video, leave a like, leave a comment, leave a subscribe, and I will see you around. Peace.